Hey guys, RowanX17 here, coming at you with another episode of Why Is This Card Banned? Today I'm talking about a little bit more controversial card than normal. I'll probably go into more in-depth discussion about it. Dragon Ravine. Now, Dragon Ravine's a pretty interesting card. Once per turn during your main phase, you can discard one card to activate one of these effects. It's a field, by the way. So, yeah. Add one level 4 or lower Dragunity monster from your deck to your hand, or you can send a dragon type from your deck to your graveyard. Ironically enough, I guess you could say, Dragunities were not the reason this got banned. The reason it got banned was because of the big old dragon rulers. I mean, like, what else is new, really? They put a bajillion cards on the list. But, basically, they would have this, and they could dump cards they wanted out of their hand into the grave, and then they could basically mill dragons they wanted in the grave straight from the deck, or they could add Coursera, or whatever Dragunity tuner you felt like playing, straight from the deck to your hand. And you do that once per turn, which is pretty amazing. So, what do I feel about this card? Honestly, I think it could go to 1 in its current state. Because Dragon Shrine is just as good for milling the bottom, and it can only be used once per turn, and frankly, Dragunities are absolute crap without this card. And as a real Dragunity lover, this makes me very disappointed that the deck is barely playable. It's playable, but it's just super frail and inconsistent. I mean, a lot of people whine about, like, well, you still have Dragon Ravine to go and mill your flanxes and stuff. Well, whoop-de-doo, flanks was never really that hard to get into the grave. I mean, especially with 3 Dragon Shrine and all that stuff. I mean, getting flanks to the grave was never a hugely bad problem, you could say. The real problem is getting ducks to your hand. Because, sure, we can get flanks to the grave, but without getting lots of duxes to the hand easily, like we could when Ravine was legal, we can't really go off into our Vajrayana plays, and now we have to have all sorts of crazy techs like Garuda, the Phoenix Bird from Instant Fusion, and all that stuff, just to supplement what we normally should be allowed to have anyway. So, honestly, I'm kind of in favor. As more and more cards get put on the list, this was kind of the last straw for me, I'd really like to see the dragons get banned. I want to see this go to 1 first, and if it didn't make a difference, then I want to see the dragons banned. I mean, I'll agree, they just, in themselves, they're at 1, they're pretty balanced cards. It's just that so much cards that are very balanced and are perfectly good have to suffer because they exist, which I find kind of irritating and stupid. So, yeah, if we ban the dragons, I think this could go to 3, definitely. I mean, like Chaos Dragons and such, like Shrine better, anyway. We could get Gold Sark back to 3, we could get Swords back to 3, for what it's worth. We could get the babies back to 3, not that it would mean anything. Pretty much every card that was put on the list because of them, or will be put on the list because of them, I think Eclipse Wyvern should be getting a little worried, but whatever. So, yeah, that's kind of what I have to say about Dragon Ravine. I really would want it back to make Dragunities more consistent and playable. So, yeah. Anyway, that's just my opinion. So, actually, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. So, in the comment section, I'd like to see what you guys have to say. So, Dragon Ravine or Dragon Rulers? Well, Dragon Ravine and all the other 10-plus cards. Like, I don't know, you guys just weigh in. That'd be nice. So, if you guys like my videos, like, comment, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. RowanX17 signing out.